How many minutes?
The Hall of Fame inductee.
49 minutes.
What's up, Toddy? Right, get that on camera.
What's going on, man? I'm just shooting a little show, man.
Shoot a little show.
Yeah. Yo, let's go here.
Come back.
He ain't want to play no ball. Come back.
For all our fans overseas, this
This
is
is the hood. This is how I go
This is how
down
I go
the
down
hood.
the hood.
Dudes pull up on motorcycles on the pavement, you know. That's how I go. That's what childhood homie of mine, my man Toddy.
Put that joint up there at 19. I said, good
From a different street number, but it's all love. It's all the same. My 10-12 basketball league compadre, my man Todd, he was grabbing the boards like he was grabbing the boards like
Barkley.
like Robin. But
So no, he was missing the target often. He was getting hit. He looked good, but it's the opponents that he's been facing has been, I understand they're building his career.
Right.
But I just see certain things like the shootout is him and Kobe.
we're back. YMCB. It's GYGB. Y'all see the new merchandise coming to a website near you, GuardYourGirlBoxing.com. That is the GYGB emblem, looking real good.
Shirts
on y'all,
coming
myself.
real soon.
We moving on up, man. We told y'all, Guard Your Girl Boxing. A lot has taken place since the last time we shot was Carl Froch and Glenn Carl Johnson.
Right.
A lot has taken place since 2-3 weeks ago.
By the way, we're in the Victoria's Tustin Recreation Center. Why don't you get a shot right there?
Hilltop.
There you go.
Hilltop,
Will Chamberlain. A lot of greats touch the concrete. Myself, you see me, I'm all sweaty with the dirty T-shirt.
I pulled a Trevor Reed. I had one good game that I left after that. But we're here to talk
There's a lot
about.
of flies in the hood.
It is a lot of flies and a lot of gnats in the hood.
A lot of rats.
A lot of hood rats in the hood. But it's Guard Your Girl Boxing. He's Coltrane, he's Sleepy. Shout out to the brass, Docs, Big Mike, Rada Da. So a lot has taken place since the last time we got in front of the camera. Where do we start? It's Young Money, baby. Floyd Money Mayweather is back.
Back on the scene.
Versus Victor Vicious Ortiz, September 17th. The Money Man himself is back. The welterweight division.
We told the people.
We predicted this would happen.
When we saw Floyd in the sideline
And
with
the
50,
Berto and Victor Ortiz
it was like,
fight.
all right, don't get it twisted. This fight took. I was like, they were there for a reason. Floyd was there for a reason because
Berto was the mark.
they fed Berto.
Berto
to
was
Ortiz.
the mark. We thought it was the other way around at first, but Berto was actually the mark.
Berto was the mark. They fed him to Ortiz. Ortiz got with Snoop and Dr. Dre. They reported
Stop.
I'm gonna keep it real. The man was cut
So
up.
you saying when he fight Floyd, he's coming in pudgy?
He's coming in.
He ain't gonna look
the
like
same.
Achilles.
He ain't gonna look like that. And
This is sleepy. This is sleepy theory, by the way.
y'all know I keep it real. Y'all see it. Shout out to Ortiz. He fights a great fight. But the
So
man,
you saying them little dudes with the white gloves and the briefcase is gonna be all through the 24/7 poking?
Oh, are they?
No H.
But I think that was in the script from the door, man. I think a lot of stuff is theatrical. Ortiz did his job against Berto. He's a bigger draw for Floyd to make a big payday off of it. He can't make that type of payday off of Berto.
All right,
All
Di. But I will say this, because Floyd's getting some heat. Victor Ortiz was the best available option for Floyd Mayweather.
For
He
what?
was the best available option
For what?
for Manny Pacquiao.
There you go.
Muscle memory is what Floyd Mayweather does. Every time Floyd Mayweather takes a big fight, he does what? He takes a style somewhat similar to that style
Right.
as a barometer.
Right.
He did it all throughout his career. Check the tape, check the history.
Give me an
Manny
example.
Pacquiao, Sean Bay Mitchell when he fought Zab Judah, a southpaw.
Southpaw.
Carlos
Southpaw.
Baldomero before he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Not saying Baldomero is in the same stratosphere as De La Hoya, but
Right.
he's a square.
And he knew he was going to get walked out.
He's going to get walked exactly.
Right.
Now come the date. Also on the flip side of the coin, Manny Pacquiao, as you always say, has yet to fight a boxer since who?
Marquez.
And who's he fighting in September? When is the fight? Whenever it is in this fall. Juan Manuel Marquez.
Right.
A boxer. Wake
Right.
up, people.
For the preparation.
This is a dress rehearsal for the fight that's finally gonna happen when the world ends.
And Detox will come out that same year.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell y'all, I don't believe it. I believe it when I say. I mean, it makes perfect sense. But we've been waiting for this, like
It's
we've been waiting for the
happening in
Detox out. By the time
It's
they
happening
fight,
in May.
you think Cinco de Mayo
Cinco de Mayo
2012
is going down.
Floyd and Manny Pacquiao.
It's happening.
The script has been laid.
It's done.
The budget's been put in place.
Both of these fighters will be going into the 35th year. Well, Pacquiao, what he'll be, 33. Floyd is going into his 35th year on the calendar. The
Damn.
fight is getting made in May. Trust me when I told you that. But we covered that. Also, what took place since the last time we talked is the Carl Froch, because I wanted to give Carl Froch some day.
Okay.
And the Glenn Carl Johnson fight. We didn't shoot a recap show for that. We both texted each other. We both shared the same sentiment on.
Froch is a gangster.
He's a gangster.
Froch is a gangster.
He's a certified gangster. He actually, with the difference between him and David Haye, and we'll get in that later on, the difference between David Haye and Carl Froch, I think Carl Froch actually believes what he can do versus hyping himself up.
Well, I mean, Froch is one of those lone cases where we've seen him grow as a boxer. As
He's not Joe
progressed.
Kawasaki. Nobody's saying that.
No, he's not Joe.
Right.
He's showing dimensions. Like, that was the worst beating that Glenn Carl Johnson has took.
Cloud was.
Well, he's about 3 of them. But he was able to at least land back on Tavares Cloud.
You said it looked better than the Chad rematch.
The Chad rematch was the most dominant
It was
performance
pretty.
prior to that.
That was grimy. So now the stage is set. We got a hot fall.
Right.
We already mentioned. We got Juan Manuel Marquez.
Shout out to the Hilltop.
Shout out to the
Hustlers, by
squad.
way.
We just had a Father's Day basketball game. Shout out to the dudes we came up from the sandbox with. You know, everybody here is showing love to each other. But we got Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny Pacquiao. We got Floyd Mayweather, Victor Ortiz. We got the conclusion of the Super 6 tournament where we predicted Andre Ward 2 summers ago. We predicted he would be winning this tournament. That's going down in Vegas. That fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. And I can't wait for that fight as well. I still think Andre Ward beats Carl Froch. I still think Carl Froch made too many mistakes.
Different style of fight.
Tough fight, but I think
Different adjustment.
I think Ward just got too many loose change. Like I told you, he got a lot of ways
Let's
to
go
spend
on
money.
order because the next big fight is going to be Haye and Klitschko.
And that, I just wanted to set the table of what's going on because I want to kind of say that towards the end. Let's real quick talk about Saul Alvarez.
Okay.
Last night took on I forgot his first name, but last name Rhodes. You wasn't really impressed. I actually was. I thought he looked settled. He fought calm. He sat on his punches. We always talk about sitting on your punches, not overshooting your target. Hand movement was there. He had a little Oscar De La Hoya's pep in it. Here you go. Let me. Yup.
That's Oscar right
Oscar.
Head down. That's Oscar.
And here's the key part. The dude is a freaking mega superstar in Mexico, which is crazy. He's more of a star than any of the Mexican cats that came out as of lately. And really hasn't done anything.
Well, he got the movie star looks.
He
like
got
that
he don't
that
look
baby
Mexican.
face.
Well, he just don't look Mexican.
Right.
At all. He's
But
a red hair, freckle face.
I mean, I see things, but then again, I see other things. Shootout is him and Cotto, and that's a very interesting fight because he's so heavy-handed.
It probably won't happen until a little later now.
Yeah,
He's gonna make his name off of like how young fighters used to do, make their fight name off faded.
That's a loaded division.
The division
we never think 54 and 68 is loaded.
Shojar Martinez need to come back to junior middleweight because it's loaded down there.
It's loaded. He can kind of clean it.
But props to him. I just wanted to give him some props because he's only 21 years old. Now we forget he's very young, and a lot of responsibility has been placed on this young fighter. So I thought he fought settled, and I thought he made some improvement.
What happened? Because I fell asleep on the fight.
He won the fight, and the guy Rose gave him all the praises in the world. He said this kid is destined to do great things.
Who was Rose?
I don't know, but I like how appreciative he was.
I fell asleep on the fight because the same thing that was happening in round 1 was happening in round 2.
He was a gracious loser.
Right. But I mean, Alvarez did a great job.
All right, Tone. Good seeing you, man.
All right.
The meat and potatoes, even though it wasn't a fight.
Right.
The face-off between...
Face-off starting to be better than the 24/7.
It's actually being better than some of the fights.
All right.
The face-off, and Max has kind of settled into that role as mediator really well, I thought.
Klitschko, Haye.
Probably the best face-off to date. I know you was ecstatic, you was excited about it.
Nard Joe was nice too.
This one was funny because Klitschko's not a trash talker.
Right.
and he tried his best to keep his composure,
He
which
was
he
getting
did.
steam.
But Hay got in his head. Now we don't know what it's going to trick. You know what it's going to how it's going to actually affect fight night. You know, we're both on record. I'm giving Hay a shot to win this fight.
I am
actually
too.
giving him a shot to win
And
this
then-
fight.
and
Not
then-
because of that. I've been said it.
Well, no, that played a part too because
See, I don't think it does.
well, it does with Klitschko because as Klitschko attempts to act like he's keeping his resolve, he's getting upset.
Right.
We never seen Klitschko angry in a fight. He's gonna be angry in this fight. He ain't Vitaly. I've been telling y'all that from the very beginning. As nice as Vladimir is, he ain't Vitaly. So the first 3 rounds, if you see this, if you see him trying to avoid David Hay like this and his head goes back, he has a
Getting Corey
chance.
Sanders.
He has a chance to get hurt. That's the one thing he
Blame
does.
the Bruce.
Because Vitaly gives you this. Vitaly gives you the
Right.
jab turn, and he's following it with a right hook. One thing that Vladimir does is lean back under pressure. And one thing David Hay has to do is bum rush him very early because once he gets into his rhythm,
But
it's a
Hay
wrap.
can't shoot his low with one rush. He got it.
It's the only chance he has is early in the fight because once Vladimir gets into his rhythm, he's going to 1-2 him to death.
So who are you picking in this fight?
I'm going to jump on a limb and say David Haymaker Hay. Only reason why is because I think this will catapult the heavyweight division
You need
into
this.
an area where
I
it
hate
needs
to
to
say
be.
this. I like the Klitschko's, but they're bad for the heavyweight division.
Right.
And this got nothing to do with their fight game. But let me tell y'all something. The heavyweight division, a lot of y'all don't understand this, but or know this because y'all young. The heavyweight belt was the most prestigious belt in boxing. It was the most prestigious championship in all of professional sports. We need to get the heavyweight champion back. I think David Hay, although he don't carry the same fight game as some of them greats, he can sell.
He's a talker.
This is an entertainment business first
Right.
and foremost. You know, and that guy, he's an entertainer, and I think he's a ticket seller. I'm picking David Hay by knockout. I think the Klitschko, this is one of the, I like moments in sports. I think this is Hay's moment. I think he knocks out Vladimir Klitschko. I think he does it in 6 rounds.
But it's a very short-lived stay of the belt unless he avoids the fight with Vitaly. Because
Now, that's a
when
different
Big
animal.
Brother comes in, it's to revenge his brother's death. You know, come in like I'm revenging my brother's death. Who said that? I'm kind of off today, guys. I've been playing too many games of basketball. My punchlines are usually more on point. But Vitaly was stretching after that. But
Those are our predictions.
I think he's in Vladimir's head. And I think it's going to affect him.
Who's that little
He
kid
still
that's
on?
riding on that dirt bike?
Yeah.
Hey, you still
Yo,
on?
I gotta run.
We gotta
to go
run.
to I'm on.
It's listen, let's look
The
at this.
T-shirts is coming.
This is sizzling
We
right
bring
here.
you back to the neighborhood. the world-famous
GYGB,
neighborhood.
GuardYourGirlBoston.com, the radio show every Monday night. Shout out to Rada Da, who's back. He'll be the cheer on Monday nights as I go on my summer vacation. Rada Da gonna be holding the cheer down Monday night. The website, the link is there to get to the website. For the radio show. That's what it is. We both got David Hay, man. Shout out to all the fans out there. We love y'all. Peace.